but somehow it needed more. Oh, maybe the way that our hearts became true is the same way they all do. When I wake up, I want to see the sun shine across your face. When I walk with you, I want your hand in mine in your pocket space. Our love is typical. Our love is typical. Our love is typical. Our love is typical. Oh, these words, they've been oversung. All the ways to say that you are mine. But the moment that our eyes aligned, I'll remember for a long, long time. Oh, maybe our love may be typical. Oh, but baby, you're something special. When I wake up, I want to see the sun shine across your face. When I walk with you, I want your hand in mine in your pocket space. When we make up, I want to sing this song to apologize. When I grow old with you, I want to see your smile in the lines around your eyes. Our love is typical. 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 We could drive along an ocean reflecting the sun, or make a bed of green atop a wide open scene. Under a canvas of blue, I would draw ever nearer to you, to feel the dew on your skin. That is how it would begin. For summer is for falling in love. We could stay out late until the sun sets past 8, and the cotton candy haze mirrors the warmth of your gaze. Raise your glass to mine, and as we drink, we would lock eyes, so we could disregard the thought of ever having to part. For summer is for falling in love. like the last breath of a sunset right before the day is dead. But maybe the heat of today could keep even winter away. So I'll remember your laugh, 'cause nothing ever changes the fact that summer is for falling in love. Da-dun-da-dun-day. Summer is for falling in love. You won't ever find me at a club, 'cause if I ever tried to cut a rug, by the time the night is done, you will know that I'm a strange one. I don't ever know what to do, how to find a beat, how to groove. But I dream about finding you. You make me wanna sway, and you'd say, dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. I don't care about where or when, pick a song that never ends. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. Close your eyes, just move your body. If you only knew what it's like to feel like you have all eyes on every little move you make, you can't seem to find your way. Maybe all this time I've lied, maybe I just never tried. 'Cause boy, when I'm alone with you, you make me wanna sway, wanna move. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. I don't care about where or when, pick a song that never ends. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. Close your eyes, just move your body. Da 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 da. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. I don't care about where or when, pick a song that never ends. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. Close your eyes, just move your body. Da 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 da. I've been wondering if you remember, I said that we're not meant for each other. 'Cause I don't believe in soulmates, but I won't let it get in the way. I don't mean to complicate it, but there's no other way around it. To try to make one out of two when I'm me and you are you. What am I supposed to do? When I fall for you, I'll change my colors if I have to. If anyone is worth it, I think it's you. Baby, I'd die for you. When I fall for you, we'll dance like the leaves when the time is due. Forgive and forget to make room for new. Baby, I'd die for you. 열기가 식은 후 달라진 모습에 me and you. 나뭇잎은 이미 변해가고 있네. 그렇게 마주하는 우리의 결말은 가식이 아니라고 했어 나는 너를 위해 떨어질 수 있어 When I fall for you I change my colors if I have to If anyone is worth it I think it's you Baby I die for you When I fall for you We dance like the leaves when the time is due Forgive what was said to make room for new Baby I die for you Wondering if thousands of miles away The sky's just as blue It's as if I'm stuck in yesterday When I'm thinking of you Cause when you have your morning coffee I'm turning out the lights so I could dream And when you smile through the screen I wish you could be with me So I lay my head to rest When the sun is rising I'll start a brand new day When the moon is shining I long to be with you In all the places you have been So today I am time traveling Da-dun-dun-dun. Oh today I am time traveling
Every time that you are closing your eyes I will be beside you And my heart will glide across the miles To fly right to you Cause when I dive into the traffic The echo of your voice is all I hear I'm never tired of your laughing so far But ever so near So I lay my head to rest When the sun is rising I start a brand new day When the moon is shining I long to be with you In all the places you have been So today I am time traveling So today I am time traveling rising I'll start a brand new day When the moon is shining I long to be with you In all the places you have been So today I am time traveling Da-dun-dun. Oh today I am time traveling For the first time, I would like my name just because of the way you say it. And I would memorize every line and hair to remember when you aren't there. We would walk along a tree-lined street
with the breeze dancing at our feet. We would sing a song in harmony. If only you hadn't left me. So I'll think of you once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you. We would say goodbye just to say hello again, and we would get in fights just to get over them. We would be alright even if things don't stay the same. If only you had stayed. So I'll think of you once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you. What if I had been my turn? What if what we had was enough? I guess all my calculations were off when I thought I would get over you. It doesn't make sense, but I'd do it all again. I'll think of you once in a moon when I hear your favorite tune. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I won't be loving you. I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone who looks like you. And someday after a year or two, maybe then I'll still be loving you. When I was only 10, I was told by a man. He smiled as he said, "Girl, you need to understand. Unless you grow thinner, no man would ever want you." And what a grown-up said, I believed as children do. She wasn't made for your pleasure. Don't you blame it on human nature. She wasn't made for your pleasure. Oh, who will love her? Dress yourself in a red disguise. To look like a rose, you must pay a heavy price. Try to be beautiful and pleasing to the eye. Run after your youth. wasn't made for your pleasure. Don't you blame it on human nature. She wasn't made for your pleasure. No, no. She wasn't made for your pleasure. Don't you blame it on human nature. She wasn't made for your pleasure. Oh, who will love her? I think about that summer day when I went on my first date. We danced in an empty parking lot to a song I since forgot. And the first time I held his hand, I thought this boy could be a man. We must have been watching a movie. I think it was Toy Story 3. As long as you remember me and all the ways I used to be, a part of me will always be 18. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. That's how I'll remember me and you. I didn't think much of you till that autumn afternoon. I never would have guessed it would be you. And it was in January when you finally kissed me in a dorm room on York Street, and the rest is history. As long as I remember you and all the things you used to do, part of you will always be 22. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. Boom, boom, bang. And that's the thing about time, you cannot press rewind. If remembering's all I can do, that's how I'll hold on to you. As long as you and I remember all the times we shared together, a part of us will never get older. And time keeps ticking on, it's true. She'll steal away our youth, but that's how I'll remember me and you. Boom, boom, bang. That's how I'll remember me and you. I thought it would be like poetry, that feeling of when eyes meet. They said it would feel so easy, like how a bird takes to the trees. They've written the songs and films and books of how it would take just one timely look to dance and fall your way into love, and that's how you'll know he's the one. It feels like way back when. I wish I had known it then. There's no such thing as a soulmate, 'cause love is what you make of it. I think I've got a taste of it. I wish I had known all of this before. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. I thought summer vacation would never end. That feeling of sinking toes in the sand. They said to enjoy it while you can, but those words never seem to land. It feels like way back when. I wish I had known it then. That time is the quickest of thieves. She won't ever be caught by nobody. She'll run all the way to eternity. I wish I had known all of this before. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. Soon we'll be gone with the final breath, and there won't be time to hold on to regrets. But I know there's something on the other end. I wish I had known all of this before. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. 시간은 참 빠르지. 속도 조절이 안 되지. 어딜 가는 줄도 모른 채 눈을 깜빡할 사이에 사라지겠지. Someday we will long for today. 오늘 우리의 모습을 기억해. I'll love you to the moon and away. 꼭 함께해요 주위에. 한다 달빛이게도 빠르다면 우주 멀리로 날아가 사랑하고파 Someday we will long for today 오늘 우리의 모습을 기억해 I love you to the moon and away 꼭 함께해요 우주 비행 Someday we will long for today 오늘 우리의 모습을 기억해 I'll love you to the moon and away 꼭 함께해요 우주 비행 꼭 함께해요 주 비행 If a tree fell in a wood and not a soul was around to remember where it stood, did it even make a sound? How many watching make a tree worth growing? Is it 3 or 4 or 100 more? Call me foolish, call me naive, but one is good enough for me. I may forget that this is what I said, but one is good enough for me. I will plant my humble seeds and I will water them to life. Some will reach the highest star and others they will die. How many listening make a song worth living? Is it 3 or 4 I admit that I miss being a kid. Might sound foolish, but sometimes I wish someone could tuck me in and turn out the lights. Tell me that I'm doing just fine. 나의 어릴 적 모습이 생각나. 밤마다 기도해주던 우리 엄마. 이제는 다 큰 어른이 되었지만 아직 위로가 필요해 난. Good night, 오늘도 수고했어. 걱정 마, 넌 잘하고 있어. You are more than enough. You will always be loved. Good night, 오늘 밤 예쁜 꿈 꿔.
잠이 오지 않아 내게 전화해. 자장가를 부탁하는 너. 밤은 외롭지만 잠든 하늘엔 별들이 속삭이고 있어. Good night, 오늘도 수고했어. 걱정 마, 넌 잘하고 있어. You are more than enough. You will always be loved. Good night, 오늘 밤 예쁜 꿈 꿔.
Sweet dreams, my dear. Always I'll be right here. Sweet dreams, my dear. Always I'll be right here. Good night, 오늘도 수고했어. 걱정 마, 넌 잘하고 있어. You are more than enough. You will always be loved. Good night, 오늘 밤 예쁜 꿈 꿔. When I was 17, I wondered if my life could be a movie. I'd play myself the main lead. It would be a coming-of-age story. And a quarter of the way through, I met you in our meet cute. And halfway in I realized I didn't know the running time. Now here I am in 93, the end of my comedy. Flashback to my favorite scenes. I know this movie is ending, but let me sit through the end credits. Remember the names and faces I loved, who always believed in who I'd become. The highs and the lows, the hellos and goodbyes that made up the scenes of this beautiful life. The lights will come on, it's almost time. Just let me sit through the end credits. I was always looking back, longing for the days of the past. 'Cause if this is all we'll ever get, all I can do is try not to forget. But in my existential crisis, I think I know the truth is how I remember just points me to forever. I know that always believed in who I'd become. The highs and the lows, the hellos and goodbyes that made up the scenes of this beautiful life. The lights will come on, I know it's almost time. And why do all the good things have to fade with time? And why do we always have to leave them behind? Maybe all the tears that carved out these holes are making room for joy when I'm finally home. I know this movie is ending, but let me sit through the end credits. Remember the names and faces I loved, who always believed in who I'd become. The highs and the lows, the hellos and goodbyes that made up the scenes of this beautiful life. The lights will come on, I know it's almost time. Just let me sit through the end credits.